Oh, no, you didn't. Guess what, guys? I put that topic up there for a reason. I just want to hear your feedback on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of us guys, we we get a little older and we be scared of change. That go for men and women. So the question is, when do you feel like you have evolved as a man or a woman? Feel free to chime in. Feel free to go on the live, leave a comment anytime. This is an open discussion. I just want to know what age or what situation made you feel like you have evolved as an adult, man or woman. This just isn't a question for a man. This is just a question for a woman. You know, I just want to know what you think. When did you feel like you felt like you just, hey, I got to change some things up. This is it's time for me to make some changes. This it's time for me to step my game up. So again, um, this question is for man or woman. You know, you have some women's out there sometimes they don't want to grow up. You have men's they don't want to grow up either. You know, they still want to run the streets. They still want to do their thing. But you know, we get out here and we have responsibilities, and sometimes them responsibilities go unchecked. All right. So I just want to know, make sure that you please go on, subscribe to my YouTube page, Stockpile Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go in and say, hey, you know, I just want to, you know, voice my opinion. Everyone has an opinion, and you know, we're gonna be respectable about it, you know. But I just had a gentleman here, you know, and the conversation really kind of got deep. And we as men sometimes we're slow. I'm not gonna even lie to you. We're slow to grow up. You know, sometimes we be forced to grow up, you know, due to certain life situations, circumstances. Uh, we be thrust out there to, you know, start making all of the decisions, you know what I'm saying? So um basically I just want to know from y'all, when did you feel like you was a mature adult that you had to evolve? So you can call me, you can, you know what I'm saying, hit me up on live chat on YouTube on Oh No You Didn't podcast. We're going live right now on YouTube. So if you feel like, you know, you got something to say, um, please feel free. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Basically, the question um, is that when did you feel like you became a responsible adult and you had to just, you know, just tighten up, you know, handle your responsibility? Good morning, Shantae. Shantae. Good morning, love. Um, well, for myself, it came about 10 years ago. Um, I knew I had to make sure I had a roof over my head. I had kids. I had to make sure, you know, that they had that support. You know, a lot of us we're afraid to evolve as men. Um, and it gonna come a time where some things you're not even interested in anymore. Like you don't want to go clubbing as much. It's just like looking at certain TV shows or cartoons. When you get older, you no longer look at cartoons anymore. But you still have some people that still like cartoons. But things start changing. You start looking at things in different ways. And there's nothing wrong with looking at life in a clearer view. You get what I'm saying? So always know when you evolving, make sure you're evolving, to become that responsible adult. We have to take on responsibilities and take care of family and support our family. But it means that don't want to grow up. Some still live with their mom. Some have kids out here. They don't want to take care of the kids, but they take care of themselves. And that goes for women, as well. I'm not just speaking on men's, in general. I'm speaking on men and women. Because you have women that have kids, and 9 times out of 10, they don't have their kids. Someone either keeping their kids. I agree, Shantae. I definitely agree with you on that. Shantae, she's now here in Mobile. She's with the Alabama Hip Hop Radio. Make sure y'all check her out. She be having different, giveaways and everything. So we just want to make sure when you feel like you're evolving as an adult, as a man or woman, it's a strange feeling. Trust me, it's a strange feeling. It may almost make it seem like you're going crazy. Trust me, I went through that cycle, and I was like, do I supposed to feel like this? Is this the way I'm supposed to be? And it's like when you're changing, it's like you don't want to not be yourself, but you actually are becoming a better you. We have to evolve to be a better parent, a better friend, a better companion, a better husband. And I put this topic up here today because we have a lot of women and men that sometimes be afraid of that change, be afraid to, make that step because, I'm not keeping it real, or I'm just not ready. And that's fine. Sometimes we're not ready. You know what I'm saying? We have different phases in life that we have to, make that step and be more responsible, as adults. And I appreciate my mom for instilling in me, to become a responsible adult. And sometimes when them parents leave, they be giving you the tools in order to live life as a responsible adult. And when that parent goes, a lot of things start coming back to you. Like when I say a lot of things start coming back, everything they ever told you, everything they ever taught you, it comes back in a flash, like a rewind tape. So we definitely have to be mindful of the evolution that we take on as adults, because it can be scary. Trust me, it can be scary, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure y'all know being grown, it's just being a part of life. Yes, being grown, that's just life. My kids has really shown me a lot as far as being a man. You get what I'm saying? Like, making sure I get up every morning, making sure I'm where I'm supposed to be in order to pay the bills, to support. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that depending on me. So I make sure I be setting examples for them, like making sure, hey, look at him. You know, when you see me hit this flow, you already know I'm headed to the workplace. Technology right now is taking over. You know what I'm saying? Kids are more, you know, in their room on games, on tablets, on different electronic devices. But we got to make sure they have that social skill, making sure they have the tools to go out in the world and become productive citizens. So again, you know what I'm saying? They're just a topic that I want to make sure everybody is able to relate to, because it gets scary when you're trying to, you know, evolve as an adult. You know, sometimes we don't know is we doing it the right way. All right. It's never um it's never about the failing part. It's never about failing. You know, being a parent didn't come with a booklet. It didn't come with a pamphlet on how to be a perfect parent. You know, we have to go through life and we learn as we go as parents. But as far as evolving as an adult, we have to be able to accept the changes that we're facing in order to, you know, become that responsible adult, that responsible parent. And the reason why I put that topic up there, because, you know, like I said, I had a guy in the chair, and we was discussing about our kids, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, you want to make sure you have that open conversation with your kids. You know, you want your kids to be able to come to you and conversate with you about life situation, problems that they have, or just general conversation. You know, you want them to be able to speak freely. But sometimes they'll try to step over that line and say things, and you got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that they have that respect. You know, you got to make sure that, because my son one time he tried to say, bruh. I had to look at him like, who you talking to? You talking to me? I'm not your bro. I'm not your, you know, hey, I can be your friend, but I'm not your friend. I'm your father. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that they keep that level of respect for you, because it's a lot of kids out here disrespecting their parents, disrespecting adults out here in the streets and stuff. And like I said, it does start at home. You know, you got to make sure your kids are respectable. And with that, I make sure I show respect to my kids. Like, I'm not cussing them out, saying anything uh, derogatory to them. You know, I make sure I'm speaking to them where they're able to understand what I'm saying, and hopefully, it's a learning tool, or it's a learning process that, you know what I'm saying, we sitting there and we discussing together, because I don't want you to never feel like I'm your bro. I'm not bro. Don't come to me talking about we bro. You're getting a little bit too relaxed. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're not gonna even start that. You have a lot of, you know what I'm saying, parents, they clubbing with their kids. They out in the club, you know what I'm saying, they drinking with their kids and everything like that. And sometimes you can't do everything with your kid. You have to still be a parent no matter what, because soon as that level of respect is gone out, then you done lost. So we got to make sure as adults that we're evolving to be positive, you know, and make sure we're able to support. What's going on, Carlos? All right. So if you have any questions for me, you know, this is just an open discussion. This just something, like I said, this something that I was having this conversation with a client that I just had in the chair. And you know what I'm saying? it's a lot of things that we hit on. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're not gonna be here forever. Trust and believe me, everyone has an expiration date. But while you here on earth, while you still have life, you got to make sure you have a purpose. You definitely got to have a purpose. And you have some people go through life, never know what their purpose is, never know what their passion is. So you don't never want to go through life and don't know the reason why you was here. You know, I always say it's never about the reputation, it's about the character. You know what I'm saying? I'm to the point where I want to build my character. It's never about my reputation, because reputation can be forgotten. But that character of that person will always be remembered. So that's the question I had today. That's the topic that I had is, you know, when do you feel like you have evolved as a responsible adult? Like what life situation, what put you in the mindset of knowing, okay, this is what I got to do. I got to handle business. You know, I can't be dragging my foot no more. I got to make it happen. Shit, some days I don't even feel like I don't even want to do anything, like, but just knowing how I was brought up, knowing the people that's around me, knowing my family, I have to get up and make things work. Like, and yeah, we all have days that we just feel like, I just want to just chill. I don't want to do nothing. Don't ask me no questions. Don't ask me to do anything. I just want to just be here. But being a responsible adult, we can't just sit around and not do nothing. You know, we have to make each day worth it. And you got to make it productive. So whenever y'all want to comment, you know, y'all let me know, and we can continue this conversation and everything. But I definitely need to have some input. When did you feel like you have evolved as an adult and you feel like the light bulb clicked, like, oh, this is it? You know, some women, you know, they feel like they start as soon as they start having kids, but that's not true. Trust me, it's not true. And the same goes for men, you know, but some of us get it when we, you know, start having these churn. We like, okay, look here, it's not about me anymore. It's definitely about the kids. So or it can be, you know, your health. You know, you evolving like, oh, I got to do better with my health. I gotta live. I want to live. You know, evolving as far as, you know, finding that purpose in life. Why am I here? You know what I'm saying? So always know that we got to constantly be mindful of, you know, changes that we take on as far as an adults. Okay. I appreciate everybody that chimed in. I would love your feedback. Like I said, it was just a topic that I had, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I was feeling like thinking about death. I was thinking about if my kids pass away. And then when I be looking at different, you know, news, looking at shows, I be seeing like someone's child has died or something like that. It'd be like, boy, you know, God, just be able to hold me, you know, keep me, you know, because I'm knowing that's a pain that is deep. All right. So again, It's just a question, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think everyone come in stages. I think for each milestone you walk in life, it comes with a different level of evolving. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, like I said, that that can be one. You know, it different stages that you feel like, hey, it's time for me to switch this thing up. It's time for me to do this thing. Hey, look at him, man. We got to do better. Like I said, when you know better, you do better. But some of us, we know better, but we still don't do better. We be like, man, fuck that shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna just live life. You know what I'm saying? But find that purpose. Shit. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna keep living. I'm gonna keep trying to strive to be a better me, a better easy. Trust me, man. It's just a cycle that continues to go as far as living life, learning more and more about yourself. You know, so please comment. Give me your comment. Let me know, when did you feel like you became an responsible adult? When did you feel like you have evolved? Because that's just something like a lot of us don't even conversate about. Like some people be like, well, I'm a different me. I'm a different person now. And that could be true. But do you know that's called evolving? Do you know that that's what you call, you know, becoming grown? You know, but it's just a question, and I would love for y'all to either come into my live. I would love for y'all to say, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. The YouTube is Stockpile Entertainment. The podcast is Oh No You Didn't Podcast. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all go onto my YouTube page, Stockpile Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Follow me, subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button down there. I would gladly appreciate it. And like I said, they're just different topics that we be just talking about in the barbershop. Like, it was just a conversation. Like I said, I'd be just talking about any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's just something that really kind of stuck with me. Like, well, damn, nigga, you're getting old. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be 49 on this Friday. This Friday. Good morning, brother. Good morning. What's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? It's just a general conversation. You know how we be just conversating in the barbershop. It's not about sports today. It's more on a serious tip as far as like, men and women, being adults. When did you feel like you was evolving? Sometimes we feel like we be losing our damn mind because we get to thinking about death. We get to thinking about, how we're going to live, how we're going to take care of ourselves, how we're going to retire. All of them things, all them questions start coming when you evolving as that responsible adult. Trust me, if it ain't hit you yet, it's coming. All right, so it's things that you go think on. You go sit back. It might be meditating. You might be, talking to your God, and that's one person. That's one that go give you an insight on what you need to be doing. Always keep God first in your life. I always tell everybody that, if you have to say breath prayers all through the day, all through the day, have breath prayers. But make sure when you're evolving to be that responsible adult, male or female. Because you have women still out here, they got kids, they not being a mother. You have guys that got the kid, they not being a father. So that goes on both sides, y'all. It ain't just meant for men, because we men, we could be slow as hell as far as growing up. Like you be hearing these women say, "Oh, he's so immature." She probably right. She probably right because we sometimes we're slow. You know what I'm saying? When they say women are smarter than men, yeah, I kind of think that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Women are smarter than men. You can look it up. If you don't believe me, look it up. It gonna tell you. I didn't want to believe it, but hey, it's the truth. You know. And then, you know what I'm saying, like my coworker was saying, like behind every man, you go find a strong woman. You go find a woman somewhere. But a lot of us men's out here, we still looking for a mama. You know what I'm saying? We still looking for that nurturer. We still looking for somebody that treats us like our mom. And that's not their job. Their job is not to, you know what I'm saying, take care of you like your mom did. You know, sometimes you have to switch seats and become that supporter. You know, sometimes you have to be that nurturer. You know, sometimes you just got to go ahead and grow up and be that goddamn man that you know you can be. You know, it's just plain and simple. We be out here dilling dallying, playing out here in these streets. You know, and I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. I be looking at this first 48 hours, and I be seeing when these fathers, they be saying a father of 5, and then I be like, damn, what them children go do? You know, I be thinking like stuff like that, like, damn, man, he had all these kids. And I easily put myself in that position, like, man, that'll devastate my kids. Like, I know. You know, so with that being said, that's why I was like, yeah, I definitely have evolved as far as my kids wise, because I still like to, you know what I'm saying, I still like to have fun. I ain't saying evolve and you have to, you know, just be like like a lump. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you don't have fun anymore or nothing like that. But it just measures of fun that you tend to have now. You know, you're not getting pissy drunk no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not out there hanging out, you know what I'm saying, um, putting yourself in situations where your family is all wondering and worrying about you, you know. So again, y'all, please comment. Make sure you follow me on my YouTube page. Um, Stockpile Entertainment. Please go and follow and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do have Oh No You Didn't podcast going on. Right now I'm live on YouTube, but I'm live on Facebook. So I have both of them going at the same time. So if you have any questions or you have any input, please, you know what I'm saying? You know, please, hey, it's more than welcome. It's an open conversation. You know what I'm saying? I see you, preacher. I see you. So it's just an open conversation because a lot of us, you know, we be afraid to evolve. You know what I'm saying? We be scared to grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But shit, some of us got 3 or more kids in the house, and we act just like one of them. Like the girl, you know what I'm saying? Some chick be saying, shit, I might well have 6 kids. I'm like, why you say that? Because he had like a child too. You be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you know the trash need to be put out, get your ass up and take the trash out. Good morning, Juju. So that's all I'm saying. Like sometimes you got to go ahead and just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and go ahead and just make shit happen. You know, everybody always talking about this money. I always look at being rich is not about monetary gain. You know what I'm saying? Being rich is really how you feel, you know what I'm saying, when you wake up, what you have, your family, your kids, your job, you know what I'm saying, somewhere where you can go and support your family, you know what I'm saying, about being happy, you know, being in the right mental stage and, you know, and basically just being a responsible adult. You know, all them things make you rich. Yeah, money can make things better, but it don't make you happy, because you have rich people and they miserable as fuck. All right, so never always think money is gonna solve all your problems, because it don't. Trust me, money just only make things better. But more money, more what? More what? More what? More problems. So always know, what I'm saying, just because you got money or whatever, hey, that's fine. Handle your business, support your family, support your kids. But never think just because you got, what I'm saying, your coins and you got your funds and you got your bank accounts and stuff like that, that you're rich, that, what I'm saying, you might be comfortable. I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say that. I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So always, be ready to change. You know what I'm saying? You never gonna stay the same. Because God said, fools stay the same. Wise men change. And let me say that again. You know what I'm saying? This just the word, you know what I'm saying? God said, fools stay the same, wise men change. So if you're wise enough to know that, you need to be evolving, or you feel that you're evolving, you know what I'm saying? Welcome it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some of men, we be so scared to we be scared to evolve as men. And I'm talking about it does get scary. I'm gonna tell you, it gets scary as hell, because your mind go to racing, your mind go to all kinds of places. I'm talking about you be, like I said, you start thinking about life insurance. You don't want your family out there doing no fish fries and selling no t-shirts for you. You don't want that. That's very embarrassing, actually, because you out here putting on these clothes, you driving these cars and stuff, but you ain't got no life insurance. See, that's another part about evolving, y'all. You get what I'm saying? That's another part about evolving, about being responsible, because you're going to leave this earth. You're not going to live forever. Put that in your head right now. If you watching this live and you watching me, no, I'm not going to be here forever. But I'm finna enjoy life. I'm not finna live a life in fear. I am going to enjoy life. I am going to enjoy my family. I am going to enjoy my kids. I'm going to enjoy coming to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Say that to yourself. Like, I'm going to get up. I'm going to enjoy life. You got some people be so miserable. They love to see other people miserable. You know what I'm saying? That make them feel good. But always try to do one good deed a day. I don't care if it's just feeding somebody, but always try to do one good deed a day. You know what I'm saying? And watch how it make you feel. I promise you, it'll give you a whole sense of, purpose. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that you might find your purpose in whatever deed that you do. You get what I'm saying? So always know that shit can be worse. And when I say shit can be worse, it can. So if you waking up and you got a roof over your head and you warm, you got running water, you got food in your belly, you're winning. All right. So always know that you're winning, and never let nobody feel like, they got the ups on you. All right. You don't never want nobody to feel like that. You want to make sure that you feel good where you at. All right. So trust me, one good deed a day will definitely have you feeling a different type of way. But the question is, as far as evolving, evolving as an adult, man or woman, but make sure you know, when you start evolving, make sure you just, take it and run with it, because it's just only gonna make you a better you. All right, so please, y'all, leave your comments down below on YouTube. Like I said, make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube, Stockpile Entertainment Oh No You Didn't podcast. We're definitely gonna be coming to you with different topics. They're just like one topic that we be discussing in the shop. We discuss all kinds of stuff in the shop. I promise you. It can be from sports, it can be from haircuts, it could be from, saying going out somewhere, who the hottest artist, what's your favorite song, who knows? There just be an open conversation, because I might tell somebody, hey, bro, you probably don't need to get that haircut. You probably just need to cut it all off. But not to tear you down, but if you got a whole sunroof in the top of your head and you don't want to lose it, that means you scared to evolve because you know you're getting bald. Hey, look at me. I could have left this hair on my head, but guess what I did? I cut that shit off. I know I ain't got no damn hair up there, but you think I'm going to try to keep that hair up there because I'm scared, you know what I'm saying, that I'm going bald? No, I'm evolving because I know I'm getting older, so guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut it off. I ain't going to be walking around here looking like no clown. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all walking around here looking like clowns, you know what I'm saying, because you're scared to cut the hair off. Yeah, I'm talking about haircuts too. That's part of evolving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's part of evolving. Hey. So, again, we have to take notice of when we're evolving as adults, as men and women. When we're evolving, don't be afraid of it. Trust me, it's just the process of becoming grown, becoming responsible. So please, y'all, don't be afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? They're just, something that I needed to hit on because I be walking around looking at folks and be like, man, you got these children at home, but you got to be a better role model. You be wondering why they're around here doing what they doing. It starts at home. When they say it starts at home, it definitely starts at home. You know what I'm saying? You're not paying no attention to your kid. You can buy your child every Jordan, buy them every game, every electronic device. But if you're not putting that time in them, trust me, you're gonna see it in the long run. I'm just telling you, I be having my baby fresh, or I be having that little nigga, you know what I'm saying, with that drip. Man, so what are you teaching them? What you teaching them? He going over there to the school, turning the school inside out. You know what I'm saying? But you want to get over there and blame the teachers and blame the principals and stuff. No, you still ain't evolving as a responsible adult, knowing that it starts at home. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to ask kids questions and ask them, you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? How was your day? You have homework. That's not being on a neck. That's teaching them, giving them the tools of knowing they have to be responsible. It's things that they have to do. Then they got to handle it. Like, hey, get on it. I'm kind of glad my mama was on me. I ain't gonna even lie. I used to be sitting up there like, man, she always be nagging and bothering me and stuff. But now I understand. So, guys, make sure, like I said, make sure you tune in to Oh No You Didn't podcast. And trust me, we're going to have different topics every day. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make sure we tap in with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that was bothering me. I mean, I ain't going to say bothering me. It really wasn't bothering me. I'm lying. It wasn't bothering me. But it was just something that I just wanted to touch on. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of feel that I'm doing the same thing. Like I feel like, yeah, I probably need to change this up. I probably need to stop doing this. I need to do more of this. I know one thing I haven't really been doing, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I haven't really been going to church that much. And I feel like, you know what? I need to just sit down and listen to the words sometime. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really been going to church that much. I know a lot of y'all haven't either. We got some heathens. We are some heathens. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say we the devil. It's just that for me, I feel like church is just about fashion and just for looks. That's just me now. You know, maybe I haven't found the right church because I do like listening to the word. It made me feel refreshed, made me feel new when I walk out the church out and listen to the word and everything. I'd be like ready, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got God in me. And then turn around Saturday, I'm putting a whole bottle of tequila down in me. Man, but yeah, sometimes that's how I go. You know what I'm saying? But just ask for forgiveness. Because God did say, ain't one sin bigger than the other. Sin is just sin. No matter how you sin, it's just sin. So, long as you ask for that forgiveness and keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody beat you down because you feel like you told them no. Motherfucker tell me no all the time. I don't care. Shit. You see how no roll off my tongue? It roll off that bitch like it's fluent. Like, no. I can say it in different ways. No, nah, hey, however way you want it, I give it to you, but don't let no stop you, because you know that can be a part of the stumbling block as far as evolving too. You know, and when somebody tell you no, you be like, damn, well, I can't do that, and then you stuck. You know what I'm saying? But I thank God that I got kids in the house with me, because guess what? Them kids keep me going. I could be dressing like I'm still in the 90s right now, but they gonna talk about my ass like, Daddy, what you doing? I'm gonna tell you, I tried to put this enhancement on myself, and my daughter told me, "Oh, you trying to do something new?" Man, I jumped in the shower so fast and washed that shit off my head. But look at here, I hurried up and took a shower. Like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? Because my daughter used to me looking like this here. But I try to grow my hair out, try to put me a line up there and stuff. And guess what? My daughter looked at my head and said, "Oh, you trying to do something new?" I was like, "Oh shit, no. I ain't trying to do nothing new, baby. I tried something." And you know, the one thing about my kid, they gonna tell me what the fuck really going on. They ain't gonna lie to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how you raise your kid. You know, like you said, you want your kids to be open with you. You want your kids to be able to come to you and communicate with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not never trying to be my kid's friend. Uh-uh. I'm your parent. I'm your father. So, you know, but I do take in consideration about, you know, how I look, how I present myself and stuff. I always try to make sure I respect my kids, because I want them to know what it feels like to be respected and not be disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Your respect is everything. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, but your respect goes a long, long way. All right. So I always know that, you know, you have to evolve and you have to pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, the evolution of becoming an adult, man or woman. But shit just be happening, man, in life. And people be now they saying, "Oh, I'm just lifing. Life is lifing." Yeah, but don't life, you know what I'm saying, run you down. Like, you know, live life, but don't let it, you know what I'm saying, you know, beat you down because you don't have this, you don't have that. So what? You don't know how they got it, you know what I'm saying? You know, you might be going about it a different way to get it, and it might be taking a little bit longer, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If it's working for you, let it work for you, because one thing I always say, you have to be in your own lane. You know, if you know how to drive, right? And if you mess around and swerve out of your lane, what usually happens? You'll wreck, or you'll run into somebody, or you'll run your ass up a pole or something, or wherever. But you have to stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you swerving and going into different lanes and stuff, sometimes you don't make it out that lane. Sometimes it'll lead you down the wrong, the wrong road or the wrong path, and it's no return from that. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you keep your blinders on. You know how them horses that have them blinders on when that's to keep them focused. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we'll look to the side and see what that person doing, or look to the side and see what that person doing, and then you'll get distracted about what's going on the outside, and you're not focused on what you got going on. So again, you know what I'm saying, when you're evolving and you're becoming a man, and a responsible man and woman, you have to make sure you're in your lane, because you can get, sidetracked, or, get distracted by things that's going on outside of you. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you keep, what's ahead of you, in front of you. You make sure you are focused on that, and I want to make sure that you set your goals to they are reachable. You know what I'm saying? Don't set no goals where you feel like they just impossible to reach. You know what I'm saying? If you have to make step by step, do that. Like I said, I had did some investments on some stocks, Bitcoin. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna put this money over here, because that's something I ain't never even thought about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Ron House. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ron will come in here and we'll sit up there and he'll let me know, like, hey, won't you try this? So he was telling me about Bitcoin. I know a lot of y'all probably don't, deal with Bitcoin and stuff like that, but he told me, try to invest like $200 in Bitcoin and see what it do. Just put it over there and just let it sit over there. Don't even worry about it no more. So I did it. And I'm kind of glad he gave me that information. That's why we sit here in the barbershop and we kind of throw ideas and have general conversation, because what he might say might help someone else. So, we be making sure we try to keep the conversation positive. We don't want to be discussing no religion and stuff like that, because that's a topic that you really don't want to discuss in a barbershop, you know what I'm saying, because people have different beliefs. But I appreciate everybody. You know, we definitely have to keep God first. That's the only way we live. Everyone's had God in them. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why you live. You didn't wake yourself up this morning. God woke you up this morning. You know what I'm saying? You ain't wake yourself up. Trust me. You didn't wake yourself up. If you went to sleep and you woke up this morning, thank God. Because you got a lot of people who ain't wake up this morning, and they just ain't here. So make sure you always keep God first, in whatever you do. All right. Always. And we're gonna go ahead and get off here. But like I said, it was just a topic that I wanted to touch bases on, as far as like as becoming a responsible adult. When in your life did you feel like you have evolved into that adult, male or female, man or woman? You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to put on your mind, you know what I'm saying, make you think about, hey, maybe I need to change some things up. You might have been afraid to change, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this again. God always say a fool stay the same, a wise man change. So, never be afraid of change. Always be willing to better yourself, make yourself better, because I constantly do. I always try to look for different ways to, make easy better. How to, be a leader in my house. Because I have people in my household that look up to me. I don't even want to give up. I don't even want to think about giving up. You know. So guys, this is for the guys. Guys, listen to me. If you got that strong woman in your life and you love her, you truly, truly love her, tell her. I'm talking about right now. Tell her today. Tell her right now. Like, hey, I appreciate you. I love you. It's not being soft, you know, but sometimes, women need to hear, and women, sometimes y'all need to tell men that y'all love them too, because, we have some sensitive guys around here. Sometimes they confuse the hell out of me. Sometimes I be thinking they want to be the woman. But we're not going to go on that subject right there. But sometimes if you got a man, if you got a strong man, and you got a man that supports you and your family, tell him. You know what I'm saying? Tell him you appreciate him. Tell him you love him. You know what I'm saying? You never know what that may do to him. It might open up some more doors. Like, you know what? Okay, good. I'm on the right track. I'm finna do this. You never know. So tell that man you love him. I love hearing it. Oh, I love you. Ooh. Man, that made me, God, dog. Really? Okay. I mean, I'm doing something right. But anyway, y'all, that's just like something I needed to touch on and everything. But I appreciate y'all. But please, 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 never be afraid of change. Always, always keep God first. And we're gonna come back, you know what I'm saying, a little bit later, with different topics. But if you have a topic, you have anything you want to discuss with me, make sure you let me know. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I be having just general conversation. Like I said, I can sit on this mug and talk for days, for hours. Like hours. Well, I'm almost at an hour, so I try to do at least at 50 minutes, and then I go back and I edit and stuff like that. But with that being said, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, make sure y'all go and holler at me. Make sure you go and tap in. Stockpile Entertainment. Oh, no, you didn't podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's new. I'm trying to just build a platform for everybody, for upcoming artists. If you're a guest, you just want to come and conversate about whatever a product that you have. Upcoming barbers, if you want to be a guest or anything, just hit me up, DM me, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But please, y'all, it's always an open door for me. So if you feel like you need to come on, you know what I'm saying, on the podcast and holler at me or whatever, feel free. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna be here. We definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, doing more and more of this every day. So guess what? If you have ideas or whatever, hit me up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get on up out of here, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.